Good evening, and welcome from the Garwood boys. Okay, we have next to me in the back hiding there is Linden N.J, in case you're wondering. And this is Steve, who we miss very much. He was my very best friend and neighbor. And this is the 75th anniversary Garwood mug that I've held on to for 30-something years. Now it would be 111 years, and this is my do-rag mug.
Yes, how about that?
Of course, some of you will remember Lloyd's Kitchen, which, or restaurant, whichever you want to call it. I used to go there every day for tail of ham and eggs, scrambled on roll with ketchup. This is when Angelo Lardarion.
So many people. It's video.
Yeah. And there they are, the future of Garwood. All marching into the new Garwood school. And there's my father looking on. He still misses the old one. Over here, on that corner over there, we have Tom Kenny used to live there. That house there used to be where Lance and Lane lived for many years. I moved before they did. And then we have Buddy Adolf in the next one, Toth in the next. Then Charlie and Danny lived down there on the left. Here's another school some of you might remember. Oh yes, good old Arthur L. Johnson. I remember those days very well. Oh yeah. All our sports took part out back there, and then after school, I used to go down to Cranford a lot. Yeah. New Jersey canoeing. Go canoeing there on the weekends. Otherwise, Echo Lake was always a nice place to hang out. I love those falls. By the way, they fixed that wheel there. That works now. I always thought that there was an outhouse, which I think it is. Yes, Minnewaska Park, my other favorite place to hang out on the weekends. In fact, the thing is, I used to live just adjacent to that gazebo. At night, they'd have concerts in the park there. It was very nice. I could hear them from my back porch. Yes, and hanging out with the geese, just watching them. Very relaxing to sit there and listen to the fountain. The fountain is very nice, very soothing. I rescued a duck there one time that was caught up. Hey, yes, here we are. Welcome to Westfield. A lot of you I know might be from Westfield. My friend Kevin used to practice. He had an apartment up top there, and they used to practice with his band up there. Otherwise, sometimes if I happen to miss school, I'd hang out there in Westfield. Of course, those places weren't there at the time. Those are new. There was an old record shop there. It used to be able to go in, sit in a booth, and they'd play the record for you to see if you'd like it or not. These are all fancy places. This New Jersey workshop, I don't recall it being there at the time, but maybe they moved there. I don't know. But it's really nice. They have a lot of great things for the arts there. Church in Westfield, I love their architecture. I used to go there on Friday nights. There was a place called the Dungeon. They had a lot of concerts there, bands played, everybody would dance. Loved the architecture in Westfield, especially the old Westfield train station. Yeah, there we are, the sound of the New Jersey Transit. Easy to take to and from. And go on to New York. spend the day there and get dropped right back off. Of course, it was a lot cheaper in those days. Hey, there we go, Washington Rock State Park. I don't know about you, but a lot of nights I hung out up there with people. We would sip sodas up there and look out. And on the way back, of course, you stop off at the Scotchwood Diner. You're always hungry by then. Magic Grill, nighttime, yes. Went there with Gary and Joan. Then I'd head into New York after a good meal. Always plenty of things to do there in New York. Nice town. Miss used to go ice skating there at Rockefeller Center. I never did. I was afraid I'd break my legs. Bust my butt, one or the other. But I love seeing the tree. Yep. Now that's a scene from Home Alone, ain't it? In fact, I believe that right there was right where she found him. Oh yeah, and there's always a lot of people to meet, like good old SpongeBob. You know? And as we leave from the New Jersey side, you just kind of peer across over at the New York skyline. Beautiful. I sure wouldn't want their electric bill, but still, always a beautiful sight. Lots to do there. Never a dull moment. And then on the way home, hit the Rustic Mill for some late night pancakes, whether it's coming from there or the Red Caboose or whatever. Yeah. And before I go home, you know darn well I'd be stopping off here at the Pulaski Meats in Linden. The best Polish. My grandfather used to go there before I was even born.
Goodbye again.
Bye, bye. See ya, bye.
He's going back to
I'm not gonna drive off yet. Just shut the thing off.
Well, it was time to head back to Florida. Everybody's got to go sometime. When I got back, I happened to be at Home Depot and had my camera with me, and the shuttle was taking off. Little did I know, though, that the shuttle that was taking off there was the STS-107, otherwise known as Columbia. That was, let's see, January. Yeah, that was in January of 2003 when I came back home. February 1st, on its way back, it blew up over Texas. What a very sad thing. But someday, maybe my next trip, some years from now, I might end up being to the moon. Thank you for watching, and take care of your sweet selves.